Hi, I'm John from Just Whisky. If you like today's show, please give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. And thanks for all the new subscribers coming on board, for the support and the comments. And consider becoming a Patreon with the link in the description below. And remember, folks, it's just whiskey. Little off topic, not to do with this review. Whisky.com, Ben from Whisky.com, did another distillery tour of Pulteney, which is really, really good. Highly recommend watching that. And I will be reviewing some old Pulteneys later on in the year, and we'll be talking about the distillery and the different offerings. Anyway, today we are going to be talking about and reviewing the Douglas Laing independent bottling of a blended single malt Scotch whiskey. So it is a blend, but it's a blend of two single malt Scotch whiskeys, one from Islay and one from the Highlands. We don't know which ones. If I just took a shot in the dark for Islay, I'm guessing maybe Kalila. As far as the Highland, I really don't know. This comes in at 46% ABV, non-chill filtered, no coloring added. You can see it's a very light color, non-age stated. And it is now legal in the United States to import and sell at retail 700 milliliter bottles. In the past, all U.S. releases, all releases coming into the United States had to be a minimum of 750 milliliters. And in the UK, I guess the standard pretty much is 700 milliliters over there. So it's legal to import 700 milliliters. So you get a little less, 50 milliliters less than you normally would. So factor that into your purchasing decisions. This retails for about $60 here in my area. And I normally don't do a lot of reading, but I normally don't do a lot of reading of whiskey packaging, but sometimes I do. And I'm a little suspicious sometimes. There's a lot of wording on here, and I know they have a PR department, marketing department, and it's somebody's job to come up with everything like that. But two things. So in the packaging, it says every sip brings you a thrilling combination of polar opposite sweetness and smoke, honey and peat, citrus and spice, and everything nice. So I just get a kick out of the word, a thrilling combination. When I think of thrilling, I think of, surviving an elevator crash. That's thrilling. All right, and then on the back of the bottle itself, they repeat a lot of the other verbiage, which I will read because it is relevant, I think. So this is the Douglas Laing Double Barrel Islay and Highland blended Scotch, blended single malt. So they call it dramatically different. Double barrel is a marriage of two very different single malts, skillfully selected and carefully combined to create a beautiful balance of very different flavors. Every sip brings you a thrilling combination of polar opposites. Combining two sensational single malts from two distinctly different distilleries to deliver an extraordinary experience, intriguing and intense, precise and powerful, exciting and unique. Alone, they're outstanding. Together, they're extraordinary. Okay? And actually, I think they're right. To be honest with you, I'm impressed with this. All right, this is a heavy square bottle. I mean, I hate to get hit over the head with this thing. And it had a very high fill level in it, and the cork is a very tight seal on the cork. And when I first opened it several weeks ago, when I pulled that cork out, it was volatile. It made like there was a some kind of reaction with the air and the vacuum that was in there or whatever, because it just poof, it made quite an explosive sound. Very volatile. Okay, so on the nose, right away you get a perfumed and peat. You're getting the fruitiness and the peat. A little bit of smoke, but more more of a vegetal farmyard kind of a peat is coming out in the nose, but fruity, very inviting, and you can tell it has some complexity to it. I found this to be an ever evolving chameleon of a blend. It really is it is skillfully crafted, in my opinion, and I think it's a perfect combination. I don't know how they did it, but they must have been taking lessons from Compass Box. But yeah, you're getting the fruitiness of a Highland with blended skillfully with the peat. So neither one of them they complement each other. Neither one of them takes over. This is an NAS. There's no hint of an age statement on here. I don't know. I'm not picking it on the nose. I'm not picking out any youthful notes, really. Okay. There's a lot going on with this. There is a bit of a billowing smoke to it, but the peat is more pronounced. You're getting candied fruits, berry fruits, grassy notes, spearmint, jalapeno, vegetal on the nose, vegetal farmyard on the nose and palate. I'm getting an ashy smoke out of it, and on the palate, there's a hint of youthfulness coming across on the palate. There's a little bit of youthfulness, but nowhere near as youthful as Compass Box Orchard House. So, I mean, this is not a Compass Box product, but I find it very interesting. And on the finish is a medium finish with a lingering ashiness, which makes me think it might be Kalila, but a lingering ashiness, fruitiness. It's a medium, delicate, fruity, ashy, very pleasant, with a hint of that oak spice, that oak bite, just a little bit of that. But yeah, this comes across really nice. For $60, I definitely would recommend it. Yeah, even one of the descriptions here says subtle, smoky sweetness meets powerful, punchy peat, and I think that sums it up really, in a few words. In my opinion, if this was a Compass Box product and they really, blinged it up and marketed it, I think under the Compass Box umbrella, this might cost you more money. So I think it's the Douglas Laing, highly reputable independent bottling, and so this is once again Douglas Laing Double Barrel, Islay and Highland blended malt, scotch, whiskey. For a score, I really can't find any off notes. There's really nothing negative I can say about it. I think it's a solid 87. Yeah, a solid 87. And that score reflects my like grabability, like my go-to. I really enjoy it, and I'm still getting to know the bottle. But yeah, that's what I would go with it. So if you like today's show, please give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, consider becoming a Patreon. And remember, folks, it's just whiskey. So hats off to you all, and take care.